Hey guys, I'm just going to do like this new format video. I'm just going to be talking about multiple things. I'm going to see how this goes, and if you guys like it as much as I do, just let me know down in the comments. I'll be happy to make more of these videos. So, first off, I want to be talking about Spider-Man New Game Plus because man, oh man, just like everybody else, I am waiting for New Game Plus because I want to try out all the suits and I really wanted to see if I can do like replay missions and everything, and that's what Insomniac is trying to shoot for early 2024. They confirmed this over, well, I checked this out on Instagram, but this could be found everywhere, especially in their website, that developments in this is going to happen in early 2024, that they're going to make, replay missions, have new game plus with all the suits and all the upgrade gear and everything and the points. Honestly, I wanted to see how maxed out I can get with like everything, because for me, I got everything like with the skill wise and everything, but there's other stuff like with the gadgets that I haven't personally like maxed out yet, because there's like nothing to do, but replaying the missions can definitely help like with XP and everything, especially getting like tokens or whatever is pretty cool. So I'm glad that they have taken that into consideration, and especially since I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I only been web swinging around only during the daytime, and they confirmed that they're going to add this into their update, because like bro, imagine just like like bro, like recreating like the scenes from the movies like during nighttime, like especially with the symbiote suit. I'm like, oh my god, it's like just so many swinging combinations. I can see so many videos being put in there, but yeah, that's going to be part of their update as well. So I cannot wait for that. Hopefully it's somewhere around, like, if I have to guesstimate, because it's in early 2024, so I'm thinking somewhere around like February or March, maybe April Fools, like as a joke. But they would not do that. If they do, funny ass joke. That's all I'm gonna say there. So next we have Zack Snyder. So I have heard rumors going around, and it could be a good possibility, because I don't like how the new DCEU or DCU is handling right now. I feel like Zack Snyder's Justice League has really just show, if you really just like, I feel like this is the most creative and driven, passionate movie that I ever seen, a superhero movie, my ad, because I feel like with his version, it's I feel like it's much more of a masterpiece of what it should have been. Um, like all the creative choices that he went with, like beginning to end, is just phenomenal. And I wanted to see his version of what he thinks of the DCEU would look like. And it's already teasing something big, since at the end Martian Manhunter comes. Bro, there's like so many possibilities that we can get, like the amount of films that we can get from that. But fucking, what is it, Warner Brothers is just like, no, let's have James Gunn do it. But there has been talks, if Netflix can get like the rights of Zack Snyder's like characters or whatever the fuck, like the logistics of it, that he can continue doing his universe. And I am up for that 100%, because that movie is such a masterpiece, and I feel like it's such a waste of potential to give the audience of like a fair chance to rival against Marvel, because Marvel is doing great, it's doing consistent, but I feel like DC is like where it's at for me, because only thing Marvel has going on for me, sorry, and everybody else's, I feel like it's just mostly on Spider-Man. But I'm not disregarding like the fan base though, because there are some good movies, there are some good shows, like I'm going to admit that, but they're just really not my cup of tea. I have to give credit where credit's due, and I feel like if this is going to happen, I feel like it's going to like bring can't a whole thing like to bring on the table with like the DCU, especially with Zack Snyder's envisioned future of what he had planned, until Warner Brothers decided to cut him off. But I would honestly will love to see this happen, because we already got the Snyder cut, so I feel like we're not too far off into getting a Zack Snyder's DCEU universe. Like it's it's not that far from the stretch. So fingers crossed that this can actually happen. And lastly, let's talk about anime. Anime, We already know how good it is right now. So let's get this one out of the way. Hell's Paradise season 2 is finally got announced. I'm honestly really happy for it because, like, bro, the cliffhanger and like the plot twist at the 13th episode of season 1 was so unraveling, and I was really upset that we're not getting any more until the second season. So there's a lot to, like, there's just like so much that I know that Hell's Paradise have in stores for us, and especially with Studio Mappa animating it. I just hope that it just comes back like strong for the next season. I'm just really excited that it actually finally got like announced, because like it's one of those good shows. It's just like a hit or miss, and like this one is such a hit. But the problem was it was just like the duration of it. I felt like 13 episodes was not enough. It could have been like a full season of like 24 in my opinion. But Studio Mappa decided to, keep pumping out more shows. So I guess that's the new wave train of how they roll. So, anyways, besides that, with Studio Mappa going on, they have announced that they're going to be making a Chainsaw Man movie. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're getting the Riz arc or whatever. Or I know I'm pronouncing this bitch's name wrong. It was the bitch that got Denji twisting his dick in his feelings for this one girl. But to put it in short, it's gonna be a really good arc. Like phenomenon that I'm fan- I'm impressed that they're, or not impressed. I'm glad, that's the word, that they're going to be making a movie, because I feel like it's just it's a good arc, but I feel like it's not good to be its own to be like a season thing, because I feel like there's other important parts of the arc in Chainsaw Man that should be dedicated as a full season to. But this one is, with the amount of chapters, I think there's like, if I have to guess, like, it's been a minute since I read the manga, because I have the 11 volumes right now. I know there's like two more that just came out for the 12th, 13th, and I think the possibly 14th. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think for the chapters, is somewhere around like maybe 10 or 12. So I feel like that's a good cover to actually make a movie out of it, because there are other arcs, like the International Worldwide Assassinational arc is the biggest arc ever that's going to destroy the internet. I promise you, like, that is going to destroy the internet, and people are going to be talking about it. Like, fingers crossed on that. But yeah, I feel like this is a good step in direction, because I feel like us Chainsaw Man fans know like what's coming, like what the biggest arc is going to be coming that's going to hype the anime up more. So I feel like it's a good creative approach to make this arc, to get to dedicate the Rize arc, whatever, into a movie, and then to jump ahead and go after that movie to be in a second season. And I don't know what happens after that arc, because I know the biggest one is the international one, and then there's the Gun Devil arc, which is really good, and the Maki one too. So I feel like this is a good creative approach, and I am so excited to watch it, because Mappa already killed the first season. But then again, they just cut that shit short. But hey, at least we're getting announcements from projects that Studio Mappa has already made their stance on. Like, hey, this is a good project that we did. We're continuing with, banger, banger, So it's great. We're getting more announcements from them, with Hell's Paradise getting a second season, and then with Chainsaw Man, getting a movie. So I can't wait for that. But I hope they tease at the end of the movie possibly a second season, or if they're gonna like do that after the movie's release. Regardless, though, all I know is that we're getting a movie of it, and fingers crossed that we are getting a second season after that. But yeah, last but not least, One Piece. So One Piece is getting a remake by Studio Wit, and Netflix is going to be produced or shown on Netflix. So my biggest gripe is, like, we already have the live action One Piece, still haven't finished it yet. And my thing is, it's like, okay, you're going to remake an already well beloved show. There's nothing wrong with that, but the problem is One Piece has not finished yet. So for me personally, I feel like if they're going to remake this, like I know they're already going to, I feel like they have to do this in batches, like long batches, because there are a shit ton of arcs and a shit ton of episodes. Because I do not see, I don't know, I do not see One Piece, like the One Piece, because that's literally the fucking title, which is kind of stupid. the One Piece is getting a remake. So it's not really specifically. We don't have any more information that can tell us whether or not if it's going to be like a weekly thing or a batch thing for like just like JoJo's Part 6 Stone Ocean, like that, or something along those lines. Like I'm okay with it, but it's just like if they don't, it's like like One Piece is one of those commitment like shows. Like I know Netflix hasn't put any more shows, more seasons in One Piece because I know they stopped like around Water 7 with Netflix, but they haven't added more seasons yet. But it's just like if you're gonna like, because they're already continuing to make the One Piece live action to make like a season. They already have like a roadmap for the live action. So it's just like with remaking it, it's like a all or nothing thing. And I would be really disappointed if they just stopped and not continue forward because one, it's kind of like for me it's a commitment to make when you're animating One Piece because you're giving like us the fans like a whole remake and it has to be good. It has to meet like the standards of what Tony Animation is already producing. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly okay with it, but I still prefer, One Piece because I like the old style of animation. Call me a dick rider for that. And I like the transgression and the journey that not only with the crew, like you can see their character develops and also the animation style changes throughout the progress of One Piece, and I like that. But there's nothing for me. There's nothing wrong with it getting a remake into that being a whole lot nicer and prettier. I just hope that the story aspect does not change at all because it's great. I feel like the One Piece story is great so far. I'm not gonna say it's flawless or anything, but I'm enjoying the story, and I feel like up till now, because I'm at Fishman Island, nothing should have been changed. But a lot of people are going to. If there's going to be some drastic change, I feel like the fan base is going to be like split or divide, either or. But hey, I'm open to it. I just hope. I just want to know for my insanity to know how they're going to treat this, and hopefully it can just do justice. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments from all the topics that I just talked about. If not, that's okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Syndigo239, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. But anyways, guys, take care, stay safe, and all the good jazz. And yeah, guys, later.